What's poppin', YouTube family? It's your boy Dwight. Welcome back to the channel, Silverback CIs. Hope all is well with everybody. First off, do me a huge favor. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell icon so you be notified when I post new content. Keep tapping in on those affiliate links, Silverback family, because I definitely appreciate it. It's helping the channel grow as we speak. Today, I'm going over 10 fragrances that will be inducted into the 2025 Winter Hall of Fame. So I had to rewind back and go through my winter fragrance videos. But instead of doing two different videos where it's one designer, one niche, I picked 5 designers, I picked 5 niche fragrances, and I'm going to continue to do that over the years till I catch up with the ones that have made the list at least 2 years that I know are winter staples in my collection. So keep it locked if you'd like to find out which 10 I'm talking about. Well, let's get down to business. Now, I did individual reviews on each one of these fragrances, and they've made multiple lists, so I'm not going to spend no bunch of time on notes and accords. First up, inducted into the Hall of Fame to get its flowers and its golden jacket is Dior Homme Intense, and it's probably more like the 2013 version, but they don't have a picture for that one, so I put the 2011 version of it up there. Main accords for this one was iris, woody, powdery, earthy, aromatic, violet, floral, lavender, musky, and fruity. But what you get with this here is that lipsticky iris. It's powdery. It's a very, very fresh and grown up scent profile. One that is in constant rotation in the wintertime for me. Next one to get its just due is back to the house of Dior with Dior Sauvage Elixir. With the main accords warm, spicy, fresh spicy, woody, aromatic, lavender, soft spicy, cinnamon, amber, powdery, and balsamic. This one here is a powerhouse. It pushed through the cold here in Kansas City with the fluctuating temperatures in the wintertime. But it's one that if you control the sprays, you can wear it anywhere, including work. It's a compliment monster, and to me, by far, the most mature version of Dior Sauvage, period. Next one has a gourmand touch to it and some unique notes that I'm not used to having in fragrances, but we're headed to the house of Tom Ford with Noir Extreme. This one here has been in constant rotations in the wintertime, made countless winter lists for this channel. Main accords is warm, spicy, sweet, vanilla, woody, powdery, amber, fresh, spicy, aromatic, white floral, and balsamic. But it's especially known for that kufi note, which is like a Indian, I believe, dessert. And it's one that is very, very unique. It's spicy with nutmeg and cardamom, but that kufi note is the note that reigns supreme that made it a staple in everybody's winter rotation. Next one, we're headed to the house of Victor and Rolf with Spice Bomb Extreme. Another one that's consistently in rotation in the wintertime. Now, I kind of pick and choose when I wear this one here because it's a very, very youthful scent profile with the main accords of vanilla, tobacco, warm, spicy, sweet, cinnamon, and powdery. It's one that is almost on everybody's counter at Macy's, Dillard's, so on and so forth. But it's one I bought early in my fragrance journey, and I'm happy to have it. Probably will always have a bottle of it, but it's not at the top of the list of things that I reach for now, considering that even my sons are wearing this to school. So I've kind of upgraded my rotation a little bit, so they kind of bumped it back a hair. And last but not least, for the 5 designers that made this list for the Hall of Fame is Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privé. Main accords woody, iris, whiskey, powdery, amber, violet, warm, spicy, earthy, nutty. Actually, one of those fragrances within the designer realm that bumped your spice bombs back in the rotation, because this one here is a little bit more grown and sexy with that whiskey accord in there. It also has iris, which is one of my favorite notes in perfumery. It has ambery nuances. It pushes through the cold, but it's a very, very versatile scent profile that you can go from long sleeve shirt or sweater on up to a suit, fit in, but it's not so boozy to the point to where they'll send you home early from work because you smell like a drunk. first one inducted into the Hall of Fame in the niche realm of things is, of course, even though this one's discontinued and you can't get your hands on it, it's one that I love to break out here and there because I'm preserving the juice till hopefully, hint, hint, Bond number 9 brings it back. And that's Bond number 9 New York Oud. Main, of course, for this one is rose, oud, fruity, sweet, warm, spicy, floral, musky, earthy, honey, and woody. Which this fragrance here is a staple when I want to get suited and booted and smell unique. Considering that everybody can't get their hands on this fragrance here. The nuances that reign supreme is the rose, the oud, that sticky sweet honey, and a little bit of spiciness. Kind of hide in the background, but that rose, oud, and honey is second to none with any fragrance that I've got my nose on that has those notes. Next one, headed to the house of Parfum de Marly with Layton. This one's spicy, fresh spicy, woody, vanilla, aromatic, fruity, powdery, lavender, citrus, and fresh. But what I get is a bunch of freshness up top. Throughout the whole lifetime of the fragrance, you have a nice, smooth, calming lavender scent profile. It does have a hint of a Vicks Vapor Rub opening, which I've always said something about since I had a couple of other reviewers bring that to my attention. Now, I can't unsmell it, but it's not a Vicks Vapor Rub nuance that's so off-putting to the point to where you don't want nothing to do with the fragrance. It's a powerhouse in the wintertime and a very, very sophisticated scent profile. Next one of the staples within my collection when it comes to the winter, as far as date night, grown and sexy, suited and booted, and so on and so forth. And we're headed to the house of Mason Francis Kirk John. Y'all knew it had to be here. And that's Oud Satin Mood. Main, of course, for it is rose, floral, oud, amber, and vanilla. But what I get out of it is a rose oud scent that those nuances go from the opening to the dry down. But heavy off into the dry down, those vanilla nuances begin to mix in there and become more prevalent. It's definitely a grown and sexy scent profile that's perfect when you're going somewhere as an adult. Second to last, an extremely spicy offering from Roger Parfums, and that's Scandal Parfum Cologne in the purple bottle. Main, of course, for this one is aromatic, citrus, fresh spicy, woody, lavender, amber, earthy, warm and spicy, and mossy. And what you get out of this one here is an extremely spicy scent profile that is mossy. So this one's definitely masculine. There's no unisexness in this bottle. It's for the grown man that is shopping in the House of Rosen. To me, it's a special occasion, show-stopping type of scent profile that I like to break out when I'm actually going to my assemblies as a Jehovah's Witness or Sunday service or date night or actually a job interview or like a job outing or something like that. Important. This is when I just tend to break this one out because to me, it fits a suit better than it does like dress-down type clothes. And last but not least, we're going to the House of Killian with Angel Share. A fragrance that I don't have to give much of an introduction. People talk about it every day on YouTube when it comes to cooler weather scent profiles, mass appealing scent profiles, extremely unisex scent profiles with main accords of woodiness, spiciness, sweet, vanilla, cinnamon, amber, and powder. There's never a bad time to smell like this one here, even though I don't tend to reach for this one when it's extremely hot outside. But I mean, it covers everything. Sunday service, date night, job interview, just going to work, hanging out with the fellas, quality time with your lady. I mean, I can't name enough instances where Angel Share doesn't fit. I do plan in 2026 to try to collect the entire liquors collection, especially getting my hands on Blue Moon Ginger Dash before they discontinue it. But these are the 10 fragrances that I had to give their golden jackets because they've been inducted into the Sillage Family Hall of Fame for winter 2025. If you have any other fragrances that y'all think I need to get my nose on 2026 that y'all know in 2026 and 2027 that you think confidently will make the list, leave a comment in the comments and let me know. If I have some fragrances that's made my winter list in the past that you think either should have made this list or should make the next Hall of Fame list, let me know. That's my time. Peace.